What's up guys, Shay Stevens here, PDGA number 77522, and today we're recapping the 2025 Great Eastern Amateur Cup. Let's get to it. Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're a first-time viewer. If you're wondering why we are on hole 18 to start this round, it's because that's where I started my Great Eastern Amateur Cup. So trying to recreate the round, thought I'd walk you guys through my round one. It was not that great, unfortunately. It was all on me though. So out here for a bit of a revenge round two, see if I can shoot better, learn from my mistakes. And yeah, we're just going to talk about the round as we go. So starting off, hole 18 is 320 feet up and to the left is the C pin. My play is just mid-range down the middle and hopefully go long towards like the A pin so I can give myself a nice hyzer line into the basket. All right, first step complete. All right, so for the tournament, my drive on this hole was actually a little shorter than the inside, which gave me a nice hyzer into the basket. This one is a little tighter. I'm gonna try and go around this tree and hopefully get myself a putt. Yep, that should be a look. All right, we balanced out. The drive was not as good as my tournament drive, but my upshot, about 5 feet closer. And just like my Great Eastern Amateur Cup, I'm starting this round with a birdie. All right, hole one. It is 490, right? Yeah, 490 to the C pin, just up the gut here, going reactor. Come on out. Right in the middle. All right, thank you. Sorry for the rush start, guys. 18th tee is right behind 3's tee and next to 2's green, and there's people putting, so I didn't want to disturb them, so I kind of rushed that. And now we have a group that nicely let me play through hole one, so trying to make sure I don't hold them up. I'm gonna go with an entropy forehand here. Hopefully land this about 30 short and get a little roll off the hill to the basket. Inside. Well, good news is I did the exact same thing in the tournament. Yeah, for the drive in the tournament, I was basically under those bushes on the far side. I had to do like a lean out forehand, hit this tree. More or less the same upshot, although I was a little more to the right side to throw a forehand. Here I can just throw a nice turnover range. Yep, that'll be clean up. Yeah, shout out to Dave Neville and JP Lord. I played a practice round with them. And they reminded me, land way short on this green. Let's let the hill do the work for you. And do not bring OB into play. All right, score-wise, we're off to the same start as my tournament round. You may notice that we are on the B pin for hole two. That is because there's an active wasp nest right next to the C pin. And shout out to Brian Bogton, BS Bogton Upshot. Always runs great events, goes above and beyond, and his team made sure as many known active wasp nests that were out there were all marked, and he kept players safe. And in cases like this, he made sure, yeah, you want to play the hardest layout possible, but safety first. And having wasps right there on your side on the tee pad, not good. So we're playing the B pin here. It's 217 feet. I threw my deflector way inside on this one, so hopefully I can improve upon that. Trust it out to the right. Yep. That should be cool. Right, so I went a bit long here. I may need to try an entropy in the future. I haven't played the B pin in a long time. Let's see if I can pull this down though. Hey, that's an improvement. I took a par on this one. All right, I think we got our buffer now, guys. We can have some personal time together. But yeah, I'm out here. This is the Tuesday after the tournament. It was on a Saturday for me. I'm a little sore. I played both days in between. Feeling some pain in the right knee. Feeling some kind of inner thigh groin pain too. I was really bracing well. I was happy with it. But you'll see this tournament requires a lot of distance and a lot of accuracy. So may have pushed some muscles a little further than they like to be. So a little tender, so not going to go as crazy today. But yeah, I'm off to a better start than I was in the tournament. The big struggle though is mental. Like I said, like these rounds are fun for me. I just did some really stupid things that I'll talk about during the round. But I was off to a very strong start. So, sure, mark that, boom, boom. So yeah, this one is C-pin, and I was totally playing it for bogey. So this one is what, 848 feet. And I just threw flippy photon just down there because I knew it would go to the right. I think the guy in front of me almost went out of bounds. That put the fear in me. So I just went flippy disc just to guarantee distance and also to make sure it didn't go OB and take a stupid stroke. So let's see if I can do that again. Ooh, that was looking pretty. But we're out there. All right, so similar result to my tournament drive. I turned it over and I hit, I think, this tree here on the edge of this bunker. Knocked me down. All I had was like a step out turnover that I threw down onto the left side of that ditch and give myself a real tight shot. Hopefully I can give myself a little more to work with. So I'm going to go photon again, just biting more distance off, guaranteeing that turn to the right. Oh, jerk branched, and I'm left side of the ditch again. Okay, I'm a creature of habit. All right, guys. Comment down below and tell me, how bad are the wasps where you're playing? Like, it's almost like the fairway is moving. This is crazy. I've never seen this many wasps and hornets out on the hunt. Like every log pile, they're buzzing. It is crazy. I am real lucky. I have not been stung this year. I want to knock on wood, but I'm afraid there'll be wasps in it. All right, so I am further up than I was in the tournament by about 40 feet or so. Similar situation. So I got lucky in Star Wars through the right-hand side and got a lot of distance. This time, got a pretty clear lane. Just got to get a good swing. Throwing the photon again. Kiss it. Oh, come on. This is getting eerily similar. Yeah, that's a decent drive. All right, something a little new here. So my drive in the tournament got a little further up, definitely not obstructed, and I threw my entropy up there. Tried to give it a good, close sit, and unfortunately just went just off the OB on the backside. Had a tap in for the bogey, so got the 6 I was playing for. Could have gotten a par though. Par is still alive here, but this is gonna be tricky. I gotta try kind of like a turnover. I'm gonna go with a rhythm through this big gap on the right on Annie, and hopefully get up on the rock wall. Push. Nah, I got killed by branches. All right, probably taking a 6. I finally put the photon away. Yeah, that's a very tough shot to manufacture, guys. Just going uphill, low ceiling, high floor. But I do have an outside shot at par here. I got a window to go through. I just gotta give this enough power and height. And unless I kick that tree on the inside, no real fear of OB. Go. Oh, just short. I will say the weather is way better than it was for the tournament. Honestly, about the same distance putt I had coming off the OB. Yeah, we have Hurricane Erin off the coast right now. It's bringing a ton of rain tomorrow, so that's why I'm out here today. But luckily, it also brought really cool temperatures. It's like 75 in August. Love that. All right, hole 4. Soggy bottom. 484. And I wish I could find a bit more of an aggressive play on this hole. I try stepping up to mid-range, and it just doesn't work out the shape I want. I could try a force over, actually. But I think for now, the smart play, I'm just going to stick with the putter shot. I'm going to go Envy, just up the gut. Hopefully give myself a lane. I've been turning over early and either having to throw hero shots or just pitch outs to the fairway. And this is a very tough par 4. Hopefully I wasn't in your way there, guys, but that's pretty ideal. This is basically best case scenario for the way I play this hole. I went down, basically level to where I am, down the hill, had to pitch up, and then throw a crazy standstill fission photon shot. That almost went in, parked the basket, and he managed to get a 4 on this one, which made me feeling really good. So I'll see if I can just at least keep the 4 alive. I'm going to throw that exact same shot. Standstill fission photon. Just right down there, get that distance. Cooked it over a little bit, catch a good edge. Flare skip. All right, I can't see through the trees. Hopefully I didn't go down the hill. All right, guys, I am glad I am filming this, because this might be the first time I birdie this hole with a putt from inside the circle. Yes, that felt real nice. Left side, but flat. Yep, another stroke better than my round. All right, so in the tournament, I was riding high after getting that par. Riding a little bit higher now with that birdie. See, I think I'm 2 strokes better than I was. I don't know what it is about this photon. I just feel so comfortable. Just stand still, just smoothing it flat and hitting gaps. It's been a weapon for me, and I hope to keep it for a while. Hole 5, C pin 615. This is where the wheels started to come off. I threw an okay drive, landed left side, but I just tried to force this really stupid tunnel shot that gained me nothing. I wasn't going to get a putt out of it. Don't know why I even did it looking back. I had a very easy pitch out to the fairway, but yeah, I ended up taking a very stupid bogey here, and that kind of, pumped the brakes and started a bit of a chain reaction I wasn't proud of. But let's see if I can improve upon that. So I got to commit to this throw, get it going to the right. I'm trying to miss that big leaning tree on the right-hand side and then swing back. Shout out to Nathan Fawcett, by the way. Dude had a beast forehand that actually went just past the B pin and set him up real nicely on this hole. Yep, come on out now. I didn't hear anything. I'm hopefully by the A pin. All right, so I'm actually pretty close to the B pin. I was hoping I'd swing it a bit more. I wouldn't be surprised if something hit me and knocked me down here. I do like being on this side more than there. There's just so many pencil trees ready to ruin your day. Just like that. So I got a real tough forehand shot here. But there is this dirty backhand that I have thrown before. And I think I can do it again. So I just got to thread it through this little window. I'm going my Electron Envy. Because I'm going to be throwing from a patent pending. And I need to go get legal. Take off my tone there. Boom. Okay. Whew. So I'm trying to throw through this window here and push the basket, hopefully. I think I did it. All right. I think I'm short, but gotta look. Yeah, I could have used a little more juice on it. I was really concerned to make sure I hit that gap. Gave myself a putt, but I am squared up on this tree, guys. So hopefully the straddle putt can save me. And I think just off to the right there, you can see all those blue flags. Like I said, this course has a ton of wasp nests right now. So again, shout out to Brian and his team. They went around and flagged all the nests, so made sure you knew where they were, because that's where you walk off the hole. So somebody could have walked by, nudged the branch, and got lit up. Yeah, I can see them all buzzing now. It's an active nest still. All right, enough about wasps. Let's see if I can hit this putt. Oh, just kissed the tree. Alrighty, selling for a par. Missed birdie opportunity, but hey, birdies don't hurt, or pars don't hurt. Unlike that bogey that I took during the tournament. Hole 6, 407. Pretty easy par 4. I was hoping to recover on this one, and I don't know what happened. I was afraid to throw the pyro. I just laid off it. I have no reason to. It's a pyro. It's going to hyzer. So I found myself early on the corner. Tried to get creative and paid for it. So we'll see if I can improve upon the bogey I took on hole 6. Ooh, inside. Get sneaky, girl. Might have found myself short again. Alright, so I find myself in a similar position. I was more kind of like, I was a little further back, kind of almost where the camera is. And I tried to throw through the inside line and just hit early and knocked myself into the junk and then had a terrible upshot. So out here on the edge, my only option to get to the green is a forehand turnover. So we're gonna go, I'm gonna try and go uplink. Turn, uplink, turn! Ooh, the uplink did not turn like I thought it would. Ew. Alright, I'm in the left side junk now. Or sorry, the right side junk this time. There is just something about the uplink. It doesn't want to turn on forehand like it does on backhand. I gotta mess with it more. But I do have this look just outside the circle. Slight guardian stump. I gotta carry over top of that at least. Come on. Go. Up just to the right. And that's a tapping. I got a card behind me, so I want to hopefully get off this one, and then I'll let him jump me on the next one. So here I just played for a nice easy par. I pulled it to the right, but upshot and got out. Hole 7, what are we at? Yeah, 283. So I'm trying to throw my flippy reactor just down the gut. If I got on it a little bit more, that would have been amazing. I might have a scary putt. All right, so I'm taking it easy because of my knee. So I'm not getting the full pop I want, but my par putt was right there in the tournament. Here for birdie. Let's see if I can get it. Nice. Shout out to Nate Fawcett again. Hit the birdie putt from there. This is always a good one to get for birdie, especially in a tournament. All right, guys, hole 8, C505, down into the right. This was kind of a dagger for me, unfortunately. Had to drive up on the right, had a great upshot, but then had a horrible roll away on my putt. Hopefully we can avoid that today. Gonna go with the Volt again, right down the gut. Hopefully not get the right side kick I got last time. Low. All right, decent position. Unfortunately, I have landed in no man's land. I could just pitch down to the right, but it's not really a good guarantee for the upshot. But I do have this forehand flex line that I'm really liking. So I'm just gonna try and pump for distance down the left-hand chute. Step out wide, turn this over, and just get some distance. Oh, threw it. That was ugly. Threw that out wide. All right, gotta take my time. I let a group play through, and of course there's a group behind them, so now I'm between the two. Trying not to, hold them up, but I gotta take my time and throw my good shots. So I have this lane here, just gotta go Electron Envy right at the basket. Keep it low. Oh my, that flash sheens. Oop, I almost died. All right, silly me threw a second one because I almost threw it in. And I almost lost my anode in the creek. Luckily, I found it in the rocks. And also that the Envy is much closer. So yeah, I threw a heck of a shot off the rough in the tournament. Ended about circle's edge, hit the front of the cage, rolled the circle's edge in the rough, throw it up, hit the cage again. Sat that time, but it stinks to get the birdogey on this hole. And today I'm just taking a par, which is again improvement. Oh, and this is also the end of the front nine because of the the goofy start. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the round so far. There might be something actually too, just throwing it easier, taking care of my knee right now. But I'm hitting lines, I'm feeling good. As long as I'm not being rushed, it's going pretty well. But yeah, for final thoughts, back to Shay. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for the front nine of my recap round of my 2025 Great Eastern Amateur Cup. So far, it's going pretty well. I'm sticking to my game plan, handling mistakes as they come. I definitely messed up on holes 3 and holes 8, but mitigated the damage, kept the score low, doing much better than I did in the tournament, but that's just how it is sometimes. So stay tuned for the back nine, though. I'll have that put together as soon as I can for you guys. Back nine of the east side always gets tricky, especially in the C's, so let's see how I do there. And odds are I'm probably going to have a giveaway on that video, so be sure to check that out for a chance to win. But with that, I want to say thank you guys for all your support. If you have any questions for me, reach out. I'll do my best to answer them. Take care. Thank you to my sponsors. For all your disc golf needs, check out Phoenix Discs and Foundation Disc Golf.